Hello everyone, welcome to the Hypergamous Journey. I have taken a slight break from my channel and posting videos because I've been in deep meditation with God, my higher power, about where to go with my YouTube channel since I have met some of the algorithmic metrics of YouTube. Like now I'm eligible for paid memberships and super chats, and that means going live, especially for the super chats, and just wrapping my mind around what all of this means in terms of my channel. Because I want to be authentic, or continue to be authentic in my dating life and letting you know what's going on. But there's a fine line between what I am experiencing in the dating landscape and how much I should reveal online about what I am experiencing. So let me say that I have written down a couple of notes. And as you can see, I have a new background. So this is my home office. So while I haven't been on YouTube, I have been meditating and just thinking about how I want to present myself based on this new level of my channel based on YouTube's metrics. So what am I saying? I'm saying that as I meet different metrics and algorithms with YouTube, I am replacing the word algorithm with viewers or my subscribers. How can I bring my higher self to higher? Because I was at one level when I had 500 subscribers, and I am now at another level at 1,500 subscribers. So I had 500, I was at a certain level, and then I met the metrics and the algorithms for moving to the next level, because now I have 1,500 subscribers. And thank you so much for growing my channel and getting the message out for mature women about dating, and with the intention of marrying or mating. As I've said many times, I want to marry. I'm not interested in mating. And mating is being in a committed relationship without marriage. So you're acting like a married couple, but you don't have the legal paperwork that says you're husband and wife. And I want marriage. So I've been thinking about how can I up-level my channel, myself, my thoughts, just everything. And I have to admit, in full disclosure, there's an element of fear, because as I grow my channel, trolling becomes more, or increases. Trolling increases, and people are looking to discredit what I'm saying or what I'm doing. And I need to make sure that I remain authentic in my message and how I live my life and how I date. And in that, sharing how I date with you and letting you know what's out here and what games people are playing, men are playing with us who really want to mate and marry, and looking for men who want the same thing. So as you can see, this is now my home office and where I will be filming. I'm still working on the lighting, but this is where I'll be filming. I feel like my face looks a little dark, but you know, this is probably down here is more like my complexion. I'm a cinnamon brown. So anyway, I have my affirmation journals in the bag. This one says, paint my world in color. So that's you speaking to yourself. And then there's another one over here that says, hello, gorgeous. I had this printed before Mary J. Blige did the song, Hello, Gorgeous. So I had this out before then. And you can go online, Amazon, under the Hypergamous Journey to see the other designs that I have. So I got that out the way. And also part of the up leveling with my YouTube channel, I did a more professional banner on my YouTube channel. So I will link that in the description so that when new subscribers or viewers come to my channel and read my description to find out how long I've been doing it, how many videos I have, they will see a professional page. I had my logo up there. That was fine when I had 500 videos, but now I have 1,500. So it's time to up level. And in this journal, my affirmation journal, Change My Mindset, Change My Life, hypergamy is a journey. It's not a destination. So basically it never ends. You are constantly thinking about how you can improve yourself in your romantic relationships and also in your platonic relationships, your family relationships. So in here, in this book, I wrote down some points that I want to touch on. This is a story time video to just catch you up on what I've been thinking, what I've been doing. And what I did do was take a short trip to Durham, North Carolina to visit with my best friend. I did a collaboration video with her. She owns a midwifery business called Gentle Spirit, and she also has an online midwifery school that is called A Woman's Way Warrior Midwifery Training or something like that. But you can go online, and she's on Instagram and Gentle Spirit. If you look up Gentle Spirit, either her website, it will guide you to all the other social media platforms that she's on. And her name is Sakina Oyuhuru. So part of me up-leveling myself has to do with inside and outside, but usually I start with the outside. So I was looking at some of my videos, and I have made quite a few of my videos private for members only. As you know, as I said before in my good news video, which I'll link in the description, is that I am now eligible for paid memberships. And I originally had them in 3 levels: the hypergamous babe, the hypergamous princess, and the hypergamous queen. And each one has different levels, and you can check them out by clicking on the join button underneath this video. But I started to think about that and wonder, like, how much can I really do as one person on my YouTube channel, remain authentic to myself and authentic to you, and be able to deliver what I say I'm going to deliver. And I realized that the 3 levels are just too much for me to do, and I need to decide on one level of membership and encourage you to go there, sign up to get the more personal information that you need. Dating today is tricky. It is often about numbers, meeting the right man, and being able to discern that he is the one for you and he's just not talking game and gaming you, or at least trying to, because they never stop gaming if they're not serious about finding someone. Because I feel there are more serious, mature women who are ready to commit than there are serious, mature men who are willing to commit. That's my take on it, based on my dating experiences and deliberate strategic dating experiences over the last, 3 years that I've had this YouTube channel, and I started documenting my dating experiences. So I was listening to a very large influencer who talks about sugar daddy, being a sugar baby, or getting gifts and money from men. And she did a hair video, and she said that her channel is not a hair channel, And she is a huge advocate of wigs and weave and wearing your hair straight and long. And I've done a video on that, a couple of videos on establishing and determining your unique brand of beauty. And, you know, I'm always up to try new things, okay? So for the second or third time, I went on Amazon and ordered a wig, middle part bob. I wanted one that came to the chin or the jawline, and then one that just hit at the neck. And my head is too small, the wigs were too big, and I had to, you know, create a part and do all of this and that. And I was like, why can't I just get a wig that I can just put on my head that looks natural around the hairline without me having to pluck, pull, do whatever. And so I ordered 4 of them. 3 of them in the $40 price, $45 price range, and one that was in the $60, $70 price range. And I sent them all back. And I had to ask myself, am I being duplicitous? Am I being authentic? I didn't really see a big difference between what I look like now and with short hair and what I look like in those wigs. And maybe because they didn't fit right or whatever, but I just didn't see a huge difference. And it didn't feel authentic, because what I've been saying to you and to myself, I want a man who accepts me just the way he sees me. How he meets me is I want him to accept me just like that. And to do anything different before we get in a committed relationship, I think I'm misrepresenting myself. Now, this YouTuber did say this. She said, if you want results faster, wear a wig, a straight wig, or a straight weave. If you want results faster. She said, I know we have the Crown Act to protect Black women and our hairstyles and how we wear our hair. She said, but if you want results faster, slap that wig on your head, and a straight one. I was like, okay. So that kind of prompted me to wanting results faster, but it didn't feel good. And I was like, you know what? I'm probably going to have to get a customized wig done for me if I want to wear one. I'm going to have to get it customized. So that's what I ended up doing. I'm thinking, it's like, just get a customized wig. I don't know when I'll do that because I'm not ready to devote that kind of money to a customized wig. But I sent the wigs back, and so I decided, why don't you tweak the hairstyle that you have? So I was looking at some videos, and I was like, you know what? Maybe this is too much information, but my hairline, I'm losing it. I am losing my hairline. So I decided to do something a little different with the hairline. I'm not going to be, poked and prodded with some trichologist who wants to do something to my hairline. I'm not going to do that, at least not at this moment in my life, but I'm going to tweak my hair a little bit so that it doesn't look so obvious to me. So that's what I did. I tweaked my hairline, I tweaked my hairstyle, and I'm better, and I feel better about it. I'm looking in my journal because I did notes. So I did that. And then when it came to my mindset, I was like, okay, with the wig situation and trying to get the wig and trying it on and not really feeling good about doing it and all of that, but wanting to experience something new, I felt like I was having a duality of my mindset. Here's one little miniature character of myself saying, you really like your hair, Shua, you really like it like this. It's different, it stands out, and it's easier, I think, to maintain, even though I have to trim it every 2 weeks. And then this other side, it's like, well, she is right. The European standard of beauty is the thing. And, women are wearing their hair straight, wig and weave, but they don't really look that good in it because they don't know, they're not maintaining it. Unless it's a special function. I'm just talking about day-to-day people doing errands, that wig and weave that these black women, I'm sure white women do it, but you can't really tell, they're not keeping it up. You know, they throw in a ponytail, you know, back in a ponytail. You can see, you know, their hair at the nape of the neck or the sides. It's just not kept very well. And that's all I'm going to say about that. It's like, if you're going to do it, keep it up. But I think our biggest problem is that we don't accept our hair the way that it is. And I know why. Because of the European standard of beauty, the brainwashing that goes on. I understand. I was there myself, and at times I still go there. That's why I got those doggone wigs. But I had to ask myself, you have a spirit of duality. And let me tell you how this comes up again. In some of my other videos, when I talked about my date reviews, I was telling men that I just was having fun in dating, and then the other parts I was saying I was looking for marriage. And then the spirit of duality hit me. It's like you like your short hair, and then you want the wig based on societal standards of beauty. And then you're saying you want marriage to some men, and then you're saying you don't. You're just having fun with other men. Which one is it? Say what you mean and mean what you say. And I was partly just getting a feel for the man to see what he would say. But this is the thing with men that I've have dated. They know whether they want to get married or not. They know if they're open to it or not. I just need to say what I want. And he can decide whether he wants to pursue something with me or not. And he will usually say at that moment when we're having the conversation what he wants. He will say, no, I've been married before. I don't want to do that again. And then I know to put an X. That's not going to go anywhere. Or he might say, I've been married before. You know, it didn't end well. It wasn't right. But if I met the right woman, I would consider it. That's a possibility. And he may just be saying that, or he may be true. So I'm going to say, since we're meeting each other, you're going to get the most truth out of a man in the beginning, I think. The most truth. Keyword, the most truth in the beginning. So I am committed to just saying what the heck I want. I am dating for marriage. What are you dating for? Open-ended question. He can say, I don't know, or I'll know it when I see it. Just be open to hear what he has to say. And as time goes on, or earlier, sooner rather than later, you start to ask the more digging, probing questions. I'm looking at my notes, so that's why I'm looking down. So then I had to think about this channel and my fear of up-leveling my channel. So when I want to up-level, I kind of start with my environment. And if I want to up-level my mindset, I start with my clothing. So I go big, which is my environment. And then I go big, which is my environment. And then I start to go to the next level, which is my clothing, my makeup, my hair, my jewelry. And then I start to go into my mind. What am I thinking? And it's not always this way, but I really love a serene environment. So my place is really neat. I live here, so I live alone. So there's no reason for my place to look like a pigsty or a shack. None. So I got my office together, and it's like, okay, well, where am I going to film? And this is my home office. I've made this room my home office. It used to be a guest bedroom. So I've made this my home office. There is no closet here. So when I looked at the plans for this home, the architectural drawings, This was set up as an home office because I have 2 nice windows and no closet. And if I wanted to make this into a bedroom, I could go to IKEA and get some kind of wall closet thing, and boom, it would be a full-fledged bedroom. But I decided to just keep it like it is and make it into an office and create a space to do my filming and showcase my intellectual property, which is this affirmation journal. And I have others, and they'll switch out. And I also have merchandise on Amazon, merchandise or merch as they call it, that will show up underneath my videos now. So go check those things out. And I want to tell you the benefit of just buying maybe a mug or wearing a t-shirt. The benefit is that it reminds you of what you're doing, because all around you, you need to have reminders of what you want and why you're dating strategically, and what is your strategy. So, and you're helping me to stay motivated as well about the channel and what I'm doing. But my motivation really is internal, because what I plan to do is to continue my channel even after I'm married, because it's a journey. It's not a destination. Hypergamy is a journey and not a destination, especially for women who didn't grow up thinking about this, doing this, or anything. And so this video is at 21 minutes. I think I'm going to end it here. And what else? So there are 4 things that I want to remind you of before I close. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Hit the notification bell so you'll be aware of new videos that I upload. Become a member of the channel so that we can go deep into what we're experiencing as mature women and we're dating. And there's going to be just one level, and it's going to be for the lives. My next live is October 9th, which is a Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. So it's after work. I want to talk with you as much as I can. After I do my lives, I'm going to make them for members only, because this is where we really get to dive deep and connect with each other. These videos, pre-recorded videos, they're just one-sided and about me talking about what I'm experiencing in the dating world. And of course, I read your comments and I respond to them. But if you really want some more in-depth thinking about your experiences dating or what you're going through while dating, become a member of the channel. And what else? Of course, the journals and the merch, I've already mentioned all of that. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.